Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Occult Chronicles. Let's get back in there. I think where we left off, we were about to wrap up all of our side quests, or quests as they were, that we've been doing. It's time to do this and then probably get down into the basement slash cellar. Oh man. It's been a long time since I've stepped down here, since the last time I recorded the game. Should be good though. Oh, that's right, we still have the possessed doll as well. Alright, that's right. We just defeated all the ghosts in the boxing match we left off as well. And I wasn't sure what I was going to take with these points, and I'm still not sure what I should take with the points. Oh, maybe we need another melee edge? Or we could get another talisman edge. I want to wait to see if we get another special type of... Like, we have 2 airs talismans and a fire and a water. I want to wait to see if we get another talisman, and if we do, then I wouldn't mind dumping more points into this. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to our points at the moment. Alright, so we just turned in that stuff. Where are we going with our doll? Oh right, we're making the long trip around. You might as well hit these 2 spots. There could have been a clue there. I'll be very surprised if you don't draw another token on the way to turning these quests in. Right, we need to search all the papers. Oh, did I forget to search papers over here? Did I forget? No. No, I did not. That is just the board test. Alright, good. Alright, things are still good. Sorry about this, everyone. Alright, let's keep going. You think this might be the stash of papers that the strange alchemist sent you after. You should be careful to speak the release words. The ward can't harm you. That's a pretty good draw. We have a Queen of Cups, a King of Swords, and a Knight of Pentacles. We get really lucky. We might actually get some decent points from this. Hey, wonderful. You speak the words of release, and you can feel the ward dissipate. You grab up the sheets of paper and put them away in your pockets. Oh. The Elder will most likely be in a crypt of some sort, deep below the Corvinus Manor. He will be guarded by traps and protectors. All challenges that involve wands as a primary suit receive a -1 modifier to the number of trick cards placed on the board while this story icon is active. This is the halfway point? This is token 6. This is the halfway point. Alright, we really need to complete these quests and get down there. You decide to tell Van Pelt that you have returned the head of the polar bear to the trophy wall. Colonel Von Pelt roars with approval when he observes you approach. Well done, laddie. I'll not hunt you today. You can't tell from his ear-to-ear grin whether he is joking or not. He raises his elephant gun and pulls the trigger. Your ears ring, and when the cloud of ghostly smoke clears, you realize that Van Pelt is gone. Ghost Hunter. During any challenge option, the horror type 1 is subtracted from the target level at the start of a challenge. Oh, nice! That's really helpful to us, considering once we go in the basement, we're going to encounter lots of things down there. Anytime that you draw an ace in any challenge, you gain a trick-taking point, while this card is in your inventory. That's amazing! Holy crap! What are we taking? This gives us an extra 10% chance. We can reduce the chance we lose the talismans another 10%. They're all good choices to take. We might also want more courage. This will bring us up to 8%. Let's take another point into one of our air swords abilities. If we take up this point in here, this talisman has only a 1% release chance as opposed to a 3%. taking this. And this means that we'll have a 65% chance of the storm showing up and a 90% chance of the air. Let's go with the harmony. That was incredible. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't see us losing. Unless something very bad happens. We have 7 ace cards in our hands. That's amazing. Temperance is probably the one I will play. Oh, the Devil could be nice. That would recharge all of my spells up fully. I should remember I have that one. Yeah, I should remember I have that one if I begin having some trouble. Oh, darn it. I'm on the wrong side of the house, actually, to go back down to the attic without doubling back. But oh well, too late now. Alright, let's turn all these in. Now that you have the key, you should be able to play the deck in relative safety. This might throw us back up into the attic as well, everyone. I seem to remember that happens. I probably should have waited to do this. I'm going to play the Queen, not a different card, because I want a lot of points to get a decent reward from this. Hello, King of Wands. You light the candle, invoke the words in the key corresponding to the current hand, and you deal out the next 2 cards, the shield and the dagger. The candle flickers out, but you have a vision. No, it isn't a vision. It's an urge to deal out 1 more card. I've never seen this before. Arcane item. Rechargeable. Uses... What does this do for me? Oh, crap! Okay, that was awkward. So, we now have to make a choice. I don't have the space in my mind for all of this stuff. Adds option for sorcery encounters to battle. -4 to target level. That's amazing. I really think I want that. I don't want to drop the hat. We could so if I discard the hat, that's going to lower this. I'll lose 2, but I'll also lose 1 max. I'll only, in fact, lose 1. This will go down. Well, hold on. This will go down to 4 points. 6. Yeah, we could drop Merlin's cap, but I don't. Do I really want to drop +1 Pentacles? That Withered Hand sounds amazing. And I really wouldn't mind holding on to all my spells, though. What to do? What to do? What do I discard for the Withered Hand? I really don't want to drop it. But +1 Pentacles, Tim, if you have this in your hand. You have to make a choice here. What does this do? Select the face card in your hand, swap with any played card to take a trick, regardless of suit. Then draw X cards. Roll 1 bonus, select the face card in your hand, and swap it with any played card to take a trick, regardless of suit. Then draw X cards. This will be so useful later on, but we'll discard this. We'll discard this. How can I discard it? Oh, I have to select it up here. There we go. Alright, so let's discard the Lure of Quipiloth. And we'll claim the Withered Hand. You've continued the game and dealt 2 more cards. The candle is flickered out, almost as if someone or something had blown it out. You relight the candle and decide how to proceed. Do we deal the final card or leave it alone? We'll leave it alone at the moment. We can come back here and complete that quest. I believe that will warp us upstairs to the attic. Although, actually, now that I look at it, maybe I do want to do that. We go up to the attic, then we come back down this side, then we don't have to go back up there again. Yeah, let's complete. I think we're going to end up in the Cthulhu room upstairs. You draw one final card from the deck. Blood. You feel faint. Your vision begins to blur, and you think that you are looking down on a long black tunnel. A wave of red is approaching. You awaken in a cold sweat. You have no idea how long you've been unconscious. Oh, we get a psychic talent. What is this? What is this? Oh, we can't look at it yet. And 2 more experience points. And we weren't warped up. Okay, darn it. I thought we were. We have 10 experience points. We have no reason why we shouldn't begin spending some of this stuff. Let's also look at that psychic talent we have. Twist Fate. Roll 1 bone to test for success. Then add 1 to all bone rolls during the resolution of the option chosen for the encounters. I see. So we use this to increase any other abilities we decide to use. What is it used in? Combat. Oh, that's really tempting. Still, you gain psychic pushback whenever you decide to use one of those cards. Let's also save the game. We had another kind of crash, didn't we? Humph! My good man, I'm almost out of my cigars here. Would you be kind enough to go and fetch me a few? Oh, I read this. You decide to give the gentleman ghost his odd cigars. Huh. Yes, I know it's a bad habit, and it will probably kill me, but the afterlife has such few genuine pleasures. Thank you, good sir. Here is something for your effort. We should spend these points. This is ridiculous. Let's grab a flee, evade, hide edge. Do you want a talisman edge? Gonna be more helpful, Tim? No, we'll take the talisman. Wow. Cup of water. Any water talisman. Oh, they're all here. I never saw these before. Any air. Okay, so if we possess an air talisman, we get +1 swords. Oh my god, this is wonderful. We have a fire talisman. We have our heart. So if I choose this, we gain +1 wands permanently. Oh, unless I ever decide to lose the talisman. Oh, these are all useful. Pentacle of Earth would also... Well, no, we don't have the pentacles, so that's pretty pointless. Let's grab the wand. See, at this point, I'm always going to have one... I'll never lose this one talisman ever. It would make sense that I grab the Sword of Air. Let's take it. And that was the last talisman edge I can take. Okay. Let's grab maybe another heroic feat. How many feats do I possess? 2? Let's grab another one. Actually, let's save the game first. I never ever took all of the talisman upgrades before. That's really useful to know. Our swords is now 9. This is ridiculous. It's actually 10 because we possess this cursed doll. Oh, is it cumulative? No. Yeah, it stacks. We gain +2 swords because we have 2... Wow. That's amazing. Holy crap. We're like unstoppable. We really are, but I know I'm going to regret it. I know I can't get overconfident. That's a slow and insidious killer. You decide to tell the ghostly child, Samara, that you have found Danny and rescued him. You hand Danny over. Samara takes Danny from you and starts sobbing again, but this time they are tears of joy. She looks at you and the smile on her face melts your heart. You tell her that it's time to go, and she waves at you, clutching Danny close to her, and then vanishes. We should take another thing. The spell is useless. We don't have room for it. So, why don't we take another... This is ridiculous. I can't believe I'm going to level all these out. This is amazing. We should take something in case we fight a very psychic creature down below, allowing us to escape. Retreat in is an option. Before any cards are revealed during the results phase of any flee, evade, or hide challenge, X random health... Okay, so that makes it so we take less damage. X random health cards are selected and reduced by 1. I just want my ability to get away to be improved. Okay, this is another scry option. Fight another day. I think we'll take this one. Oh, but Sprinter's also good. That just flat out reduces it. And more card draw is also nice. Ah, what to take. These are all... They're all good. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm not talking very much. Oh, no, this is the scry. I'm going to take the scry one. See the angles. At the beginning of any flee, evade, or hide challenge, X random tricks placed on the board are in a scried, visible state, where X is the level of the edge. Oh, there's a heroic feats edge. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Let's take it. Actually, let's also take a look at those edges we just picked up. I forgot we had Kiss of the Maiden. That's amazing. Look at all these freaking passives we have. This is incredible. Holy flipping crap. We are amazing. Alright, Harley, let's take a Heroic Feat edge. Whenever a combat heroic feat is performed, face cards can be targeted for bumping up their values up or down. Hard to kill, defensive heroic feat. We have one heroic, we have one offensive and one defensive. I want something that... Oh, that sounds... Well... No, that's not what I want. If you have 2 or more combat heroic feat cards in your inventory and they are eligible for use in a challenge, X subtracted from the target level. So a challenge with... No. Because we have one that's used in combat and one that's used to reduce damage we take. No. Moves like a ghost. No. Gain X additional uses of all defense heroic feats in any challenge where they're eligible for use where X level the edge. That can be useful to help us reduce even more damage. Oh, this is all combat heroic feats as opposed to just defensive ones. Braveheart would reduce the courage cost, allowing us to use them more frequently. I'm really tempted to take that. That would let us take more of them. What is this one? These tricks. After the use of... Oh, nice. Do we have one of those that gives us additional... After use of combat heroic feat, a random counter action marker is removed from the unrevealed trick card on the board. Counter action marker. I don't know what that means. Oh, we should take lethal bullet. Oh, that's a combat heroic feat. I think we have a defensive and a combat. Sorry, everyone. This is the first time I'm seeing any of these. Hidden talents. I'm tempted to take tactical genius because oh, but that's combat ones. We'll take Braveheart. The courage cost of the first heroic feat used in any challenge is reduced by X to a minimum of 0, where X is the level of the edge. Okay. We spent all that experience points. We don't need those papers, because we have the Rakshasa papers already. So we're going up to the attic now to turn in the rest of these quests. Well, not the attic, I'm sorry. Up here. Second floor. Hello, dying plant man. Oh, wait, was there any other quests? Oh, are we done? No, we're not. All of these guys are up here. That's the seance. You can probably try the seance now. Oh, we should probably now defeat the wall of trophies. Now that I don't have to be there anymore. So we want to turn in the alchemist. We want to turn the wall of trophies. At least clean that up. Where was that hangman? I thought he was around here. There he is. Okay. He's probably only going to give us 1 experience point. Flood of rats. The rats come towards you like an immovable force of nature. There must be 100 of them. If they overwhelm you, you fear that you might not be able to get back up. 17 difficulty. Holy flipping crap. Attack the rats. Is there an exterminator in the house? You are outnumbered, but not outgunned. We will play the knight. No reason to hold onto it because I've got a page and a 10 of pentacles as well. Wow, look at everything that's ready for us. We can use the sledgehammer here. Oh, hello. King of Pentacles. Play the knight. Might as well play the page. We have a 10. Lots and lots of pentacles today. You kill dozens, wound even more, and fling yet more away. At some point, they seem to break, like they were being controlled by a single will, and then scatter and flee. You decide to tell the ghost that Constance has departed this world. Wonderful news! I thought this existence felt lighter. I will spend eternity haunting this world rather than chance an encounter with her in the next. You have my thanks. Well, no sense in hanging around here any longer. The hanging ghost vanishes. The ship, a water talisman. Okay. Kind of a shame. Now I have 2 waters. I would have taken a different talisman. Well, no. Plus 2 swords would be really useful. We could do the seance. Maybe the seance is what brings us into the one room. Let's give it a try. We could join the seance or dispel the crystal ball. We'll try joining this. Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, this is our ability to use our hand. 2 through 5 charges. 15 charges remaining. We don't need to use the magic wand. Let's join the seance. You sense the opportunity here to manipulate the power inside the crystal ball and gather information from it. You decide to join in the seance and sit down in an empty seat. We have a King of Cups, a Queen of Wands, a Knight of Swords. No pentacles, though. Let's spend the knight. There's no reason to hold on to it because we have the page at 10 and a 7 already. We will spend the Queen to guarantee the victory. And now we're way over what we needed. The face in the smoke introduces herself as Madame Leota, and you find no difficulty establishing a rapport with her. She reveals to you some very important information. Does she? Holy crap! That is amazing. Gotcha, you stupid gnat. Wow. We have repowered all our spells, I think. Wonderful. Holy crap. Things could hardly be better for us, everyone. This is amazing. We still have 2 more quests to turn in as well. Shame we didn't find out where... Oh. Past this. That encounter might lead us... There's an encounter which teleports you into this room for this encounter. That must be it there. Oh, I missed a Rakshasha? Did I? Where did you go, Rakshasha? You decide to tell the alchemist that you have found his papers and hand them over. Most excellent, young master. I thank thee. Now I must be on my way, but feel free to make use of anything that I leave behind. A portal of shimmering blue vapors opens up in front of him, and he steps through. The portal vanishes, and you are left alone. Cups bonus +1. Replenish all courage for any heroic feat cards in your inventory that require courage after this card is used to take a trick. And we have another edge upgrade. Oh my god, this would increase our swords to 12 total. That is amazing. But I think we're instead going to take swords attuned. I really want there to be no chance for me to lose the sunburst. Oh, what if there's a hidden release chance and I just never know what it is? The next upgrade will probably take into evade traps, or we will take that other plus one additional swords up a rank. Oh, now we can only flee the wall. Okay, we can no longer interact with it. That's awkward, because that means we can't actually get into the room. Oh, or we can. Oh, this would be tricky, though, because we might not be able to get out of the room. We're going to explore it anyway. Oh, this stuffed crocodile. This is not what I expected. You immediately notice the enormous 12-foot stuffed crocodile displayed prominently in the room, which is adorned with many other eccentric collector's pieces. A sudden chill shoots down your spine as the tail of the crocodile begins to sweep back and forth. The eyelids flick open, and you know something is terribly wrong. You can't be sure whether this thing is alive, undead, or animated by some dark sorcery, but it certainly looks hungry. Use the 3. Oh, holy crap, we can take the ace with the 2. Unfortunately, we failed badly here. Your mind is weak. You feel like you're going to relieve yourself exactly where you stand. The crocodile turns to face you, and you can clearly see the stitches that indicate that this creature was stuffed and then reanimated, probably as a guardian for this place. Its gaze is locked on you, and it slowly starts to advance towards your location. We have a great chance to actually just pulverize it. Use sorcery to dispel the enchantment. Guardians like this are animated by dark sorceries, and there are almost always a way to crack this spell and snuff the threat out at the source. Darn it. Please don't be a Queen of Pentacles up here as well. We'll take this one. We might as well use the page. That lets us win. Hello, Queen of Swords. You channel your energy into a stream that strikes the crocodile on the snout and exits behind its tail, breaking the seal on the spirit trapped inside. The Guardian will no longer be a threat. I have 6 more points. Let's grab another heroic feat. Critical hit. Roll 1 bone and then select a revealed non-face trick card and bump its card value down -X. And then add X points to your trick-taking score, where X is the number of swords or cups rolled. Then, draw a card. I think we'll go for a melee edge next. We've done this before. Hello, 9 of cups. I can't do anything about you. I'll risk another wands. We might as well just win. We're probably not... Well, we probably won't get a whole lot of extra... Yeah, whatchamacallit from that. Whatchamacallit? Sanity. Alright, we're done. We're done. Where is the Rakshasa, though? I have forgotten where he was. I'm pretty sure he was on the 2nd floor. And I've passed him multiple times, haven't I? You guys are screaming at me that I'm missing it right here on the screen, right in front of me. That's not him. That's not him. That's the wall we just left. Was he downstairs? Where was he? He's not. I thought he was upstairs here. Let me save the game. Oh, what? Maybe he was in the attic. Was he in the attic? Oh, that leads back downstairs. Yes, he was. You decide to give the Rakshasa the papers that you took from the desk. You hand the papers over and the Rakshasa beams with the light. You stand there nervously as it looks them over, wondering if this will go sour quickly. Fair enough. You have honored your part of the bargain. I won't eat you. Not yet, anyway. With that, he disappears in a puff of smoke. What a theatrical bastard, is your first thought. You're kidding me, game. This is amazing. Whenever a melee weapon special ability is used, face cards can be targeted for bumping their values up or down. We might... There's so many things. We'll take stab, stab, stab. Let's just select multiple cards now. And now we are done. It is time to leave here to go downstairs. We don't want to walk across the insects again, so we're going to go down the longer way. We could fight the mad scientist. Lasso Benway is wanted for everything from grave robbing to surgical manipulation. Dead or alive. We'll fight him. We don't need too many points. Probably should have used the king. We'll win here. Wow, that's awesome. We don't need to use our... Well, we can use our dagger, maybe. Let's see. It's free. Nice, it gave us more points. We took the 7. Alright, let's win. You won the battle. The old coot was a tough nut, but short of a clone somewhere around here. You've probably seen the last of him. Nice. 6 courage. I think those are both combat heroic feats. Is that right? Or does it say for them? No, it just occurs to me I didn't actually check them. Combat, combat, and defense. Okay. There is nothing for us to do. We are going downstairs at last. Hopefully we'll actually draw another token. I really would not mind having another one. We could take a downfall here to make it a little quicker. Where are the newborn? You have not found any newborn vampires, which you find odd. This coven must be in dire straits. Desperation breeds a fierceness all on its own. Hunting down the wives and killing the elder will not be easy. We thankfully don't have to kill the wives. We got another 4 points. We should take another thing. Let's grab another heroic feat combat. The blade dances, trick shot, roll 1 bone. We'll take the blade dances. And we are now, what is this? All challenges that involve cups as a primary suit receive a +1 modifier to the... Alright, so they're all 1 difficulty higher. And we are now past the halfway point. This is the limit of where I wanted this to be. More zombies, we fought in them enough. I don't think I need to explain zombies or read them again. I really want to win, so we're going to play the king to instantly end this one. We'll play the queen because we're going to be victorious. Hello, King of Cups. That was awesome. 40 life. That is the max life you are allowed to carry, I believe. But the only thing that can go wrong now is if you run out of time. And that's completely possible. We've only basically got 4 more tokens to be drawn. We've seen 2 get drawn in this video so far. We have a locked door immediately blocking us. A locked secret door. You discovered a secret door. It blends in almost seamlessly with the dungeon wall, but your keen senses were still able to detect it. Finding it is one thing. Figuring out how to open it is another. I think it's our best bet to bash the door in. It looks like it's made out of stone, just like the walls, but you might be able to push or force it open. Secret doors aren't supposed to be impassable, just hard to find after all. Remember, Tim, that you want to leave one of these untouched to get yourself 3 points at the end of this. Oh, wow! Oh, right! I'm also gaining points because I have 2 face cards in my hand. As long as they remain in my hand at the end of the thing, we've already won. I've already won. We might as well flip them over anyway, just to make sure we understand how this works. And it's going to give us more points. Let's play the queen. Yep, giving us 1 more point because we took those numbers. So, because of our edges, we're allowed to hold on to 2 face cards in our inventory. And if we have only 2 face cards, their points are added to our total, because this is a device challenge here. We're going to keep playing until I'm forced to use that page. And I don't need to flip over the last card now, because that's going to earn us 3 more points. You batter down the door. So much for being a secret. The way now lies open. We're actually going to level everything. This is silly. This is really silly. It's amazing, but very silly. Okay. Now, this is where things get really dangerous down here. I know I've mentioned it before, but they really do. There's also quite a few dead ends, and down here may require a bunch of backtracking. A spray of darts. You feel your foot step down on the pressure plate, and then hear the pneumatic sounds of darts being shot through blow tubes. You catch a glimpse of the deadly swarm of needle-tip killers heading your way. Oof, we instinctively duck away. You react without thinking, tucking into an acrobatic duck and roll. Can I guarantee taking those cards? Okay, we're going to leave these 2 here, because we have a King of Pentacles, we have a Queen of Wands, so only if I end up drawing... If I don't draw any other Pentacles, then we can take the 4 with our King, rather than taking it right away. And for the 9, we can flip over cards until we get, like, a King. Okay, this is perfect. So let's take the 7 with the 8, and then take the 9 with our Queen. I'm nervous that we'd end up with a King of Wands after we used our 8. It's almost over. We'll use the King of Swords. You tumble away from the curtain of darts and emerge unscathed. Another Ore of Fortune. Amazing. Oh my god, what do we take now? We don't have a long blade weapon, we only have a dagger. Hidden Blade. Points of melee weapon cards in your swords inventory purposes. Let's grab Hidden Blades. This will make it... we can carry more... Well, we've got 5 space. Do I really need that? X is subtracted from the target level at the start of any combat challenge if you have a knife weapon card in your inventory, where X is the level of the edge. That's going to make it 1 easier to use. Work on the very final card. I have never, in all of my years of playing this game, gotten so lucky. Oh, but it could all vanish here. Do you see this hallway? There's probably a secret door down one of these, and probably a trap down the other. A dusk gaunt. You see something flittering in the dark, and think at first that it must be a bat. Then suddenly you realize that the darkness is actually moving. You recoil in horror as a creature seems to materialize out of the inky darkness. The creature seems positively demonic. Its eyes seek to pierce your soul and wound your spirit. You must stand strong. Notice how difficult this suddenly got. We only have 5 tricks and the target's 8 for this horror check. We also do not have a great hand either. We need to reduce the damage we're about to start taking. Your mind is weak. You struggle to maintain your sanity. I'm really nervous about these cards. A dusk gaunt. Its slick, rubbery black skin and sinuous bat wings project a disturbing appearance. This is a creature from beyond your own dimension. You remember the briefings from odd threat assessment lectures. They originate in the Dreamlands, a warren of interconnected dimensions said to be inhabited by powerful ascended beings. These creatures are not to be taken lightly, and they are lethal in a fight. Well, I think our best bet is to fight it. As you came here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass... You know the rest. Oh, you came here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass. I thought it was the opposite. Holy crap, what a miserable draw. I don't think I've ever seen something as miserable as this. Well, I have, actually. A 7 is the highest number. We have multiple aces. A 2. We need to use Odic's Shield here. We get 2 more cards, and they are also garbage. So we are losing this extremely badly. Oh, but we did get 2 points for using Odic's Shield. We can take that card at least. Yep, look at that. Terrible. You lost a battle. It seems the Dusk Gaunt was out of bubblegum as well. Ah. A Dusk Gaunt. Alright, we fight it again. Come on, game. Give me something that's at least decent against these creatures. We don't have any cups. I want to win this. We're playing the Queen immediately here. You won the battle. The creature evaporates into a wispy cloud of black smoke. Once we take this here, we're going to want to probably use Temperance next time. I really need to, because we no longer need the experience points. A pit trap. You triggered a trap, and the ground beneath you suddenly gives way as a hidden trap door swings open. Power jump. Using your quick reflexes and athletic ability, you make a tremendous leap for the edge of the pit. 2 swords are revealed. We have no swords. I'm going to use the king immediately. We need to win this as well. If we fail, we fall down a level. That might not be a bad idea, but I prefer to climb down if at all possible, not fall down. You quickly pushed off and landed straddling the edge of the pit. You pull yourself up to safety. Up close and personal. Gain X additional uses of all knife weapons in any combat challenges, where X is the level of the edge. Technically, we can work towards the others. So we have an open pit here. The bottom of the pit is lined with sharp iron spikes. You can move safely around the pit, but we didn't find any secret passages there. This is going to be so bad. We're probably going to run out of time. A huge electromagnet trap. You step on a pressure plate and hear a loud humming sound echo throughout the room. It sounds like some type of electronic equipment springing to life. Suddenly, you feel a tremendous force pulling you towards a nearby metal wall. Actually, it's not pulling you. Rather, it's pulling anything metal that you have in your possession, and the force is growing exponentially. Oh, this is bad. We might actually lose items here, I believe. The target level is too smaller here. Use brute strength to pull away. You decide to lean away from the magnet and march yourself away. The less metal that you have on you, the easier it will be. We have a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Not much of anything else, though. Let's immediately use the King. I want to win these trap challenges. They are very tricky. You can feel every piece of metal that you are carrying on you pull against you briefly, but then you are suddenly clear of the field and safe. You feel lucky that you didn't lose anything valuable. And the trap is also disabled, thank goodness. And we get another Ore of Fortune. Another Dusk Gaunt. We've already read one of these. We'll just fight, resist a horror check first. What can I do here? Oh, no, this is the battle, Tim. This is the actual battle. Let's use our dagger right now. Good. That gives us some points right there from that 10 of Wands. You won the battle. The creature evaporates into a wispy cloud of black smoke. Yeah, creatures down here give you edge upgrades and very nice things. I guess technically you could farm down here instead of going upstairs and returning in all those quests, but I'm really glad we did that. I wanted... which one did I want? Oh, if we take swords... Oh, I almost forgot about this, everyone. These only show up if your challenges had them as the primary target. So I might want to consider doing more swords for all my things to have these begin showing up. Let's take the Swords of Tune and finish it. Now I cannot lose either of these. A poison gas trap. You feel your foot press down on the pressure plate and then hear a click as the tablets hit the pan of acid. A cloud of poisonous gas erupts from the floor beneath you. It doesn't matter, so, it matters a lot, actually. So we will instinctive roll. You roll out of the way of the poison cloud using your reflexes and instincts. Hello, Wands. I can't do anything about either of you. We'll use the Queen here. And we've won. You instantly twist and roll to the side of the billowing cloud. We already have a bone of so... Oh, hello. We get a combat edge over here now instead. Okay. Gives us something to do at least. Vampire wife Serana. You had the feeling that you were being watched for some time. Now you can actually sense the psychic presence of some type of potent evil. It's close, and by then you realize that it's just ahead waiting for you. You slowly step forward to confront the threat, and as it is as bad as you had imagined. One of the vampire elder's wives emerges slightly from the gloom with a hiss. I like her dress. You can feel the creature radiating a dark aura of fear. She wants you to panic and do something stupid. You only have 4 tricks here. Wow, but it's enough to let us win. Your mind is strong. You have seen things far worse than this. You've been trained to fight Nosferatu, and this doesn't scare you in the least. You've read the reports on how the other vampire covens were cleaned out, and you suspected that you might encounter something like this. When she begins to talk directly into your mind, you start to get worried. I've been watching you, sweetie. My name is Serana, and I have a gift for you. Wow, we can slaughter her, discharging the hand. You have a good chance of beating her up. We can take her head like all the others. Sure. You'll need to pierce its heart, incapacitate it, and then remove its head from its body. Let's do it. Holy crap. Alright, we have a King of Wands. That's the only good one we've got. I think we probably will... Let's use... Let me look at my hand again. We've got a lot of numbers, so let's actually use a heroic feat. We will use Whirlwind. So this will bump up some cards. This will... So let's go ahead and do it. So... Bump the card values up on X random non-face cards in hand, plus X, where X is the number of swords or cups rolled. Then draw a card. We're totally going to use the Bone of Swords. And now we will roll. 4 cards are bumped up 10 points. I think. Actually, that can't be the case. It must be our unmodified number. And then we drew some cards, I think. Or drew a card. Alright, this is better. Let's see how far we can get. Oh, come on. Oh, good. Actually, no, this is what I wanted. Bam. We just took her head. Just like that. Do I have any pentacles? No, no pentacles. Oof, we can't really use our weapons. They're not going to do anything for us here. So we just win with what we had. You strike hard to incapacitate the creature. Acting quickly, you pierce its heart and then sever its head before it can free itself. Van Helsing would be proud. We are indeed the girl for this quest. A brick wall collapses on us. Suddenly without warning, the wall next to you collapses in your direction. We will do the reflex evasion move. You trust in your instincts and quick reflexes to help you dodge the onrushing wave of debris. Okay, I'm going to select the 6 now. And take it. We'll also select this 6. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Let's use the queen, then, to make sure I win this. Now that I'm all in, I might as well select everything else I've got. Okay, that actually worked out. You spin and roll away to safety. A dimension torturer. You hear the screams before you even see him. Suddenly, from out of the gloom, a demented little man wielding a bloody butcher's knife materializes with that look on his face that you have seen before. You have interrupted his fun, and now he's intent on having you join the party. Oh, no horror check for him. You decide that you can show the twisted little freak a thing or two about fun. He's got a butcher knife, you got a dagger. Do I use my... I think we'll be fine. I'll use the knight. If the page is here, I can use a 2 on it. I'm kind of all invested now. Let's use the page and win the fight. You won the battle. The demented sadist twitches on the floor, having some quality time with his own butcher knife. A tortured prisoner. You move towards what sounds like soft whimpering, interspersed with sporadic gagging as if someone was choking on something. Stretched out on a table is a man who seems to have undergone a horrible vivisection. You've never seen someone still alive when most of their internal organs have been removed. Oh god. We're gonna fail this one hard also. we get 1 free point from something. Oh, okay, we failed, but not hard. Your mind is weak. You feel like you're going to vomit, and you struggle to control yourself from going to your knees as you begin to dry heave. It's fine. We absorb that because of our cards. A tortured prisoner. You at a human victim strapped to some type of torture rack. It must be you stare. Surgical instruments are laid out at a nearby table. Attached to the victim's face is a large spiked metal helmet, whose sole purpose seems to be to inflict pain. You can hear the victim weeping softly. He must be in an immense amount of pain. You listen carefully and believe you can hear him saying, "Kill me." You know what you would want done for you. It's a hard choice, but you think it's the right choice. Oh, we're not getting good draws. We'll use the page to try to reduce the amount of failure we get. Let's use our dagger. That wasn't really helpful. Let's try it again. We're getting close to getting those 2 points. That will let us win. We'll use this twice if I must. And we thankfully don't have to. Okay. You quickly deliver a death blow. You hope his soul is now at peace. Oh, man. All right, we're going to check this hallway, then that will do it for this session. There's a trap. A very nasty trap that looks just like this hallway. The whole hallway's basically a trap. And the door's a fake door. And when you get close to it, the whole hallway, like, collapses. Okay, that wasn't it, though. How many clues do we have? Only 4? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're good. I don't think we're going to need to explore for other tricks as often as I thought I would need to. Oh. Oh, what? Altar of Succolith the Despairing. Suddenly, you notice the air around you begin to shimmer. You have entered some strange type of dimensional gate, and you begin to feel a little dizzy. As you fight to balance yourself, the shimmer clears ahead of you, and you are confronted with a strange red altar. You feel an evil presence emanating from the odd red altar, and you recognize the disturbing visage on the altar from your odd training. You have stumbled upon a pocket dimension that serves as a temple to Succolith the Despairing, an elder god of immense power. A growing sense of despair seems to envelop you. It's a sentient, malevolent force that is seeking to overwhelm your psychic defenses. Giving in to the despair might drive you over the edge into complete insanity. The malevolent will of Succolith the Despairing threatens to crush your soul. You must keep your sanity. Yeah, but we have a target of 11. And we got 2 aces and a 2. So unless we get a wands here, we're not winning. Holy crap! We won. You kept your sanity. You steel yourself with a meditational exercise that you learned from the Dalai Lama during the Tibet incident of 1926. You ride the razor's edge without fear of falling into despair. The odd red altar of Succolith the Despairing seems to stare into your soul and promise to fill it up with despair. You feel like you are drowning in a sea of hopelessness. Every thought is a burden. Thoughts of suicide and release begin to scamper around the perimeter of your psyche. You realize that you must act quickly or be lost in the bottomless pit of despair that confronts you. This reminds me of Lord Fowl. What are we doing? Desecrate the altar. That's pretty easy. You might be able to physically damage the altar enough to sever its connection to Succolith the Despairing. At the very least, you will have some fun tweaking the nose of a dark elder being and making a friend for life. Not with this. Well, okay, Pentacles. We have a King of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. Whenever my hand of a initial 6 cards, I see just numbers. That's usually really flippin' bad. And it's going to end up being really bad for us. Wow. Really? Let's use our knife. Good. We won. Just barely because of this. And that's the only way we can win. You manage to tip the altar over and crack off a large section of the face. You briefly sense despair turning into anger, but with a sudden snap, the connection to cycle out the despairing is broken. The air begins to shimmer rapidly, and you move quickly to leave the pocket dimension before it collapses. Pentacles bonus +2. That is incredible in our inventory. We also get 6 more courage. And there was nothing there. So everyone, let's go back to the intro spot, and we're done. Now, that altar, there are certain creatures that can show up in the game down here. Once you destroy an altar, those creatures that the altar would have summoned are gone. Otherwise, if you kill them, they can still respawn again in the future. Alright, well, we're going to stop here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.